right, so right now I'm at the Kennesaw house. I'm gonna go in here and see if they'll let me do a quick filming. I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to investigate, but we'll get a little information on the place. I'll give you guys a little narrative here, and maybe we might be able to do a quick spirit box session. I'm pretty excited about this one. Let's go.
Now the Andrews room, when this building was built, this is the pictures of it over the years. It started off as a cotton gin. Then was a hotel. It's been both a north and a south hospital over the years. It's an office building. Been a hotel up to 1979. Now, Mr. Andrews came here because Mr. Fletcher was a northern sympathizer, okay?
Okay.
So Mr. Andrews came here to watch for the trains. So he's looking out the window, he's watching for the trains. They decide to steal the train, he and his raiders. So they get on the train, the General, here in Marietta. They go to Kennesaw. When they get to Kennesaw, they get off, the engineer and the conductor and some of the passengers get off for breakfast. While they're gone, Mr. Andrews and his crew steals the train. Now, engineer is a very stubborn man. Most gentlemen from the South were stubborn. So he decides it's wrong to steal his train. So he gets on several different rail cars, including a little hand pump, and ends up in the Texas. But the Texas is going the wrong way. So rather than turn it around, he goes backwards and catches the General.
Oh, me dog. Look at that. Wow. Pretty
now they
cool.
get all the way from here in Marietta to Ringo, Georgia. Now in Ringo, they get captured.
Oh, wow.
So the first Medal of Honor winners were both the North and the South of this Raiders, because they both earned Medal of Honors, except for Mr. Andrews. Mr. Andrews was a civilian. Civilians can't win Medals of Honor because it's only for the military. So you'll see on the picture here, these were the first Medal of Honor winners of the United States.
Oh, wow.
If you go to Chattanooga, Tennessee, you can go to the Medal of Honor Museum there, and you'll see their pictures again. But these were the group that were the Raiders.
I'll be done.
So these were rope beds. The rope was their box springs.
Right.
So at night they'd pull them up tight and hopefully knocked off all the bugs. It wouldn't have been bed bugs we know nowadays.
Right.
It would have been roaches, ants, or ticks, or whatever.
Wow.
Most people chew tobacco during
Right.
the age.
And they would just spit it right in that
They
thing.
would spit the spittoon.
I'm familiar with those. I've seen those, yeah.
And they'd have one saddlebags, because usually they only have one change of clothes, okay? I'm very klutzy and I break things, so I don't play the
So
music.
you don't play it?
I don't play it because I'm typical. I will break something.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
And I prefer not to break.
It's great.
Now this is Mr. Cole's bedroom. Mr. Cole owned the Marietta Hotel, which was across the square from this hotel. And he had a lovely young daughter who Mr. Fletcher fell in love with. And they married, and that's how they started the Kennesaw house. Now, if you look at the mannequin in the corner, you see that she has a very tiny waist.
Wow.
The reason being is they had those corsets they pulled up tight.
Right.
Well, if you go in 1800s homes nowadays, you'll see those fainting beds. That's because that's what they did.
They fainted.
a lot. But this is his home. And you see he was quite wealthy, so he has the inlaid materials.
That picture
Yes.
is wonderful.
Don't you love the beautiful fireplace?
I love that, yes.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It is. I've never seen
really
one like that with
the
right there and right there.
Yes.
Wow.
It's, you know, you have to
So
stop
cool.
back and think about in the 1800s, there were probably like a dormitory.
Right.
So there would have been several rooms here. They wouldn't necessarily have individual rooms. So
I got
they
you.
would have had to heat all of them by having
All
a
be dog.
combination fireplace.
Wow, this is pretty amazing. This.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
And-
this is Miss Bernie. Women were supposed to be quiet and dainty and meek and mild, and we knitted and sewed and embroidered, but we weren't outspoken. Miss Bernie is a little different.
Is this
She-
Bernie?
Yes, Miss Bernie. She started our child child labor laws. She started our PTAs, and she started our health care system here in Marietta.
Wow.
So I call her our Marietta Steel Magnolia.
Yeah.
She was pretty strong, okay?
Sounds like an amazing woman.
She was, I'm sure.
Oh man.
Can you imagine?
Look at
Oh, yeah.
this.
Isn't that beautiful?
I've never seen a piece like this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was actually donated by a friend of mine.
At this moment, as I'm walking around with my tour guide,
I can't help but feel there's something calling me to investigate.
Wow, that's Boston hat.
That's Babe Ruth's real hat.
Boston Braves, yes.
Wow.
You know, the Braves started off in Wisconsin, and then they went to Boston. Actually, they started in Boston, went to Wisconsin, and then went back to Boston, and then to Atlanta. So the Braves have been around, and so this is his Boston hat from Babe Ruth. I'll tell you about here is the Georgia Military Institute. That was right here on Powder Springs Road at one time. And these young men would be 15 to 20 years of age. During the Civil War, they got to teach the children, the adults, how to fight, because they knew how to shoot, but not how to do strategies and campaigns. So these young men had to go teach the adults how to fight.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is amazing. And this is like right up my alley too.
Oh yeah. And these young men eventually go out to war. And of course wars are fought by young men. So
right.
That some make it back, some don't. But that was our Georgia Military Institute.
Oh my God.
Is this not beautiful, Jason?
This is amazing.
A lot bigger museum than you thought, right?
I had no idea. Like, I didn't know it would be this detailed for sure.
Yes.
I mean, you guys have some relics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this is Sherman's hairpin, or Sherman's horseshoe, I call it.
Okay.
Because Sherman liked to stop the war by stopping the trains. That was his method of beating the war, or ending the war. So he would take a rail like this, that's nice and straight, heat it over a fire, bend it around a tree, and you had, when somebody came to replace it, they'd try to heat it up again, but because iron was made with pockets of air back then, when they heated it up again and tried to straighten it out, it'd break. So they'd have to replace the whole rail. So it was his way of stopping the train, because they had to replace a rail, and it would be days before they could do that.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
What? Look at this.
Yeah.
No way.
Isn't that cool? There is so much to see in this museum.
Yeah, there is.
It's really cool. Now this is what I teach young men. Come around here and I'll show you something. This is an M1 rifle. My husband was a Vietnam vet. Come hold it for me. It's kind of heavy. Okay? Heavier than you thought, right? My husband carried this rifle and a backpack that was 20 to 30 pounds on his back in Vietnam for 1 year and 1 day. He weighed 138 pounds when he got back. Yes, you can. Yes, sir. Come a little closer.
Come closer.
There you go. It's really
Hold it
heavy.
tight. Don't drop it.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
As she's telling me these things about these individuals, I can feel these individuals listening.
That's why you had to have a permanent.
This would make permanent curls
Yes.
on the ladies' heads back in the day. She said torture chamber at first, and I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, that looks like a medieval torture device, not in the medieval times.
Exactly.
That is insane. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, so is this some ghostly evidence here? Or?
This is supposed to be the ghostly evidence. You can see, this kind of looks like a soldier. That's our young lady.
Right.
You can see her hair and her little bustle. And you can see he's got some kind of hat on, and you can see his rifle.
Right.
And supposedly these pictures were taken here in the museum at night when we're not here. So the security zone and the security took these pictures.
All right, so you guys just heard it here, man. This place has some amazing history, and I'm gonna get to do a little mini investigation right now. So I'm pretty excited about that. Of course, I wanted to start here in the area with all the war artifacts. So I'm gonna come do a spirit box session over here. Is there any soldiers here? Is there any Nazis here? Is there a personal possession of yours in here? Is your gun in here? she was talking, walking through, I was feeling things. But as I'm standing here right now, I feel something completely different. I feel like last moments somebody would have felt before they died, they were shot. Yeah. I'm getting it right here in my chest area. So I'm wondering if maybe somebody was shot here and they were dying slowly, and I'm feeling their last moments now. Yeah, because here comes like a sadness, the what if, what I'll never get to do feeling. Oh my God, I want every single one of those. Is there any rebels here? What were these used for? Is there something I can do for you? I just want to do a quick thermal sweep and see if we see anything crazy. Any body maybe. I have a special camera here that can pick up things that my eyes can't see. If there's a soldier, maybe a man here, woman here, would like to show themselves, take a picture for their family. That thing really trips me out. It's pretty cool, but definitely looks crazy. This area right here definitely caught my attention. I'm just wondering, let's hit some of these things with the thermal cam real quick. Oh, there's something right there. If there is somebody or something here, can you make a noise for me, please? Can you tap on something over here in this area? Just heard something right there. Alright guys, so that's it for my investigation here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a big like on this video, leave comments below, be sure to share, and grab your Hunting the Dead merchandise at htd4life.com. They're getting ready to do a tour here, so I'm wrapping up now. Again, so much content here on the channel. There's one thing I want you guys to do until next time I see you. I want you to have the best, the sweetest, sweet nightmares.